Explosive football news drops now. Chelsea and Newcastle are locked in a fierce Premier League battle, but what does the team news reveal? We've got the starting lineups and key player updates that could decide the match. Get ready for all the details. Then, we dive deep into the drama surrounding Chelsea's devastating Champions League loss to PSG. How did that 5-2 thrashing happen, and what does it mean for their season? We've got the breakdown. And get ready, because we've got the shocker that has fans buzzing and analysts talking. A key player's suspension has thrown a wrench in the works, and you won't believe who it affects. Plus, we're bringing you live updates and fan reactions from the Stamford Bridge clash between Chelsea and Newcastle. Don't miss a second, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Chelsea versus Newcastle, the starting lineups revealed. It's a crucial Premier League clash where every point counts, especially with both Chelsea and Newcastle navigating demanding European schedules. Chelsea is looking to climb back into the top four after a recent stumble, while Newcastle aims to solidify their domestic form following a dramatic Champions League draw. At Stamford Bridge, the tactical battles are already heating up before kickoff. Chelsea's manager has opted for Rob Sanchez in goal, signaling a shift in their goalkeeping strategy after recent matches. Philip Jorgensen is notably absent from the squad. Meanwhile, Newcastle United, under Eddie Howe, sees Tino Livramento making a significant return to the starting lineup against his former club, having recovered from a hamstring injury. This marks Livramento's first start since January. Newcastle has also recalled Sven Botman, Joe Willock, Nick Woltemade, Jacob Murphy, and Anthony Gordon, making 6 changes from their midweek Champions League fixture against Barcelona. However, Sandro Tonali is a notable absentee, out due to illness. Chelsea's Zai includes Sanchez, Gusto, Fofana, Chalobah, Cucurella, Caicedo, James, Palmer, Fernandes, Garnacho, Joe Pedro. Newcastle's XI features Ramsdale, Livramento, Theo, Botman, Hall, Willock, Ramsey, Gordon, Barnes, Jacob Murphy, Woltemade. The fan reaction is already intense, with supporters dissecting every selection choice. The return of key players and the absence of others are sparking debates about each team's strategy and depth as they push for crucial league points. Don't go anywhere. The match action is about to unfold with live updates and exclusive fan reactions. And later, we'll break down Chelsea's stunning Champions League defeat. Newcastle United's confirmed lineup versus Chelsea, key changes and talking points. In a highly anticipated Premier League showdown, the confirmed Newcastle United team facing Chelsea has been announced, bringing significant team news that has fans buzzing. This match comes at a critical juncture for both clubs, who have had starkly different European experiences in the past week. Newcastle United enters this Premier League fixture, seeking consecutive league victories after a hard-fought win against Manchester United. However, their midweek Champions League performance saw them concede a last-minute equalizer against Barcelona, a result that felt like a defeat. In contrast, Chelsea suffered a significant 5-2 thrashing against PSG in their Champions League last 16 first leg. The impact of these demanding European commitments on team selection was a major talking point for both managers. Newcastle manager Eddie Howe has made 6 changes to the side that drew with Barcelona. Tino Livramento returns to the starting Zai for the first time since January, facing his former club Chelsea. Also coming back into the fold are Sven Botman, Joe Willock, Jacob Murphy, and Anthony Gordon, alongside Nick Woltemade. The absence of Sandro Tonali from the matchday squad due to illness is a significant note. The confirmed Newcastle XI is Ramsdale, Livramento, Theo, Botman, Hall, Willock, Ramsey, Gordon, Barnes, Jacob Murphy, Woltemade. Substitutes include Pope, Ruddy, Trippier, Joelinton, Osula, Wissa, Alex Murphy, Elanga, and Byrne. Fans and pundits are dissecting Howe's selections, particularly the inclusion of Woltemade and the strategy behind the numerous changes. The team news has ignited discussions about Newcastle's ability to balance European aspirations with domestic form and the impact of Tonali's illness. Stay tuned as we bring you live updates from Stamford Bridge, as Chelsea and Newcastle battle it out on the pitch. And next, we're dissecting Chelsea's crushing Champions League defeat. Gordon strikes, Chelsea 0 and Newcastle live match updates from Stamford Bridge. Live updates are coming in from Stamford Bridge as Chelsea hosts Newcastle United in a Premier League clash that's already delivering drama. The atmosphere is tense as both teams fight for crucial points, with Newcastle currently holding the lead thanks to a goal from Anthony Gordon. The first half has been a tale of missed opportunities and defensive lapses. Chelsea, in particular, has struggled to break down Newcastle's defense, leading to audible frustration from the home supporters. Despite calls for more attacking play, Chelsea's build-up has been characterized by numerous passes in the final third without clear shots on goal. A notable moment saw Caicedo booked for a foul on Woltemade. The defending for Newcastle's goal was described as far too simple, with a swift counterattack from Livramento finding Willock, who squared it for Gordon's tap-in. Chelsea has had their chances, though. Palmer, after receiving the ball from Gusto, drove into the box and unleashed an effort that agonizingly went wide. Earlier, a shot from Fernandes looked destined for the net, but deflected off Palmer. João Pedro also came close from a corner, with Fofana narrowly missing a header. Garnacho whipped in a cross that João Pedro just couldn't reach. The tactical setup sees James playing in midfield and Gusto at right back. Rob Sanchez is back in goal for Chelsea, after Philip Jorgensen's difficult outing in Paris. Fans are reacting strongly to Chelsea's performance, with boos heard at halftime and comments like, "That is embarrassing," circulating. The effectiveness of Newcastle's quick counterattack is being praised, while Chelsea's inability to convert chances is a major concern for their supporters. Stick with us for all the second-half action and post-match analysis as this Premier League battle continues. And coming up, we're breaking down Chelsea's shocking Champions League collapse. Chelsea vs Newcastle live, Blues floundering after Gordon's opener. Premier League action is underway at a sun-soaked Stamford Bridge, where Chelsea is hosting Newcastle United. The Blues, who recently climbed to fifth after a strong win against Aston Villa, now face a stern test against a Newcastle side looking to recover their domestic form. This match presents a vital opportunity for Chelsea to solidify their top four aspirations. Newcastle, despite a late equalizer conceded against Barcelona in their midweek Champions League clash, has been struggling domestically, with only 2 wins in their last 8 league games. This encounter is critical for both teams. A win for Chelsea could see them leapfrog rivals and put pressure on those above them. Standard Sport is providing live updates, expert insight, and analysis from the ground. The first half has been met with significant disappointment from the home crowd, leading to boos and chants of, "That is embarrassing" at the break. Chelsea's performance has been largely uninspiring, struggling to test Newcastle's defense effectively. A deflected shot from Ramsey was well saved by Sanchez, who is auditioning to retain his starting spot. Garnacho, Chelsea's most potent threat, has been effectively double-marked by Livramento and Murphy. João Pedro has had minimal impact, with very few touches. Poor crosses from Gusto and a speculative, wasteful shot from James have typified Chelsea's struggles in the attacking third. Newcastle took the lead through Anthony Gordon after a swift, simple passing move that bypassed Chelsea's defense. Fan reaction is overwhelmingly negative towards Chelsea's display, with many criticizing the team's lack of attacking threat and defensive frailties. Newcastle's efficient play and ability to exploit openings are drawing praise, despite their own recent domestic struggles. Don't miss the second-half drama as Chelsea fights to turn this game around. And next, we're diving into the details of Chelsea's shocking Champions League defeat. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. Chelsea and Newcastle battled it out in a tense Premier League match. We broke down Chelsea's devastating Champions League loss to PSG. Plus, we revealed the surprising suspension that has everyone talking. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for more breaking news and analysis.